Yeah, I can see someone has joined me. Hello, how are you? Please engage in the chat. Tell me your name and where you are joining me from so I know you. Okay? Your name and where you're joining me from. Um, yeah, please engage in the chat. Let me know your name and where you are joining from. Your name and where you are joining from. I can't see any chat yet. Can you see me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, okay. I see Stephanie. Stephanie from Kebbi State. Good, good. I was almost thinking you couldn't hear me. Awesome. Welcome, Stephanie. Thank you for joining. Yes, please. More your name and where you are joining from. Your name and where you are joining from. Your name and where you are joining me from. Okay, Stephanie. Um, I was trying to send a last reminder that we are live, and let me see if I can join with my other device. Okay. Okay, I see. Hi, good evening, ma Jessica. Thank you. Jessica, can I know where you're joining me from? Yes, good. I was trying to see if I can connect here so that, yes. Awesome. Good evening, Jessica. I see your chats. Please tell me where you're joining me from. I'm trying to monitor from my other device so that. Aha. Awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Jessica, which country are you joining from? What state are you joining me from? I'd like to know. Cross River State. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for joining. Awesome. So, like you know, I'm not a fan of wasting time. If I say eight, I mean eight. So I'll just go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so we start. Please, if you can see me and you can hear me, type in the comments loud and clear. So we move loud and clear. If you can see and hear me, type loud and clear. Loud and clear. Okay, I see Clara Ugo. Good evening, ma. Yes, good evening, Clara. Where are you joining me from? Tell me what country, what state are you joining me from? Loud and clear. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Amazing. Clara, please tell me what country are you joining from? What state are you joining me from? Abuja, Nigeria. Amazing. Amazing. You're welcome. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and share my screen. I'll be monitoring the chat from my other device. Awesome, loud and clear, beautiful. So let's start. Let's hit the ground running. Amazing. How many of you are excited to be here? Like, or are you excited to be here? If you're excited, let me see in the chat. Excited. If it's your first time of watching me live like this, joining me on a live call like this, drop one. If you have joined me before on a live call like this, drop two in the chat. So let's see where are my first timers so that we welcome them. Excited. Yes, Stephanie, I'm also excited to do this with you. Amazing. Stephanie is the first time. Jessica is the first time. Amazing. Clara is excited. Vivian is the first time. Awesome. 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 Jessica is excited. I'm excited too. Amazing. Beautiful. This is awesome. Okay. So I'll just go. So there's nobody here who has joined me on a live call like this before. Beautiful. So where are my people? Okay. Remileku says, good evening, ma. I'm joining from Ibadan, your state. You're welcome. You're welcome. So Remileku, is this your first time of joining me on this kind of call? If it's your first time, drop me one. If it's your second time, or more than once, like you've seen me on a live call like this teaching, drop two. I'd like to know while I share my screen. So once you see my screen, please let me know that you can see my screen. Oh, Remileku is also the first time she's joining me on this call. Amazing. Amazing. I promise it's going to be an amazing time. So if you can see my screen, drop in the chat screen. Drop in the chat screen. Can you see my screen yet? This is the third time. Clara. And I've been looking for you people now. Okay, I see. Um, Mrs. Labola, thank you for joining. I see you. Screen. Amazing. It's good to see you on this call. Awesome. 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 Clara, amazing. Thank you for coming back. Tell me in the chat, how was the first two times that you joined me on the call? How was the first two times? How was the experience? So that these people who are joining for the first time will know what they are in for tonight. How was the first two times that you joined me on a live call like this? Awesome. I can see that you can now see my screen. Beautiful. So let's move. Let's move. I'm monitoring the chat too. So just keep engaging with me in the chat. I'll keep checking the chat. If I say something that resonates with you, please feel free to engage with me in the chat. If there's any aha moment, if you are mind blown, if you can relate to what I'm saying, right? If just keep engaging, I'll keep checking the chat. That's why I'm monitoring it with another device here. Okay, so keep engaging with me. I'd really appreciate that. So yes, you're welcome to the 3-day No Grief for Fat challenge. It's actually the second time we are having a No Grief for Fat challenge. The first time it was a 7-day challenge. It was massive. It was awesome. Testimonials from that challenge was just coming back to back, back to back. And I'm really grateful that we have the opportunity, to impact lives across the world, right? So, this 3-day challenge is basically going to address the three major reasons why you feel trapped in your current size. The three major reasons why you feel trapped in your current size. My name is Yetunde Laura. Most people call me Coach Laura. So, you are welcome. Okay, so now let's get to know a little bit about this this girl that is talking to you. Who is she? Okay, who is she? So, my name is Yetunde Laura. Like I just told you, I am an award-winning health and wellness coach. Right? I am an author. I have authored a number of books, amongst which are the Stop Dieting, okay, and then the Stop Dieting Workbook too. I authored the Stop Dieting Workbook. I have authored 39 Ways to Lose Weight Fast. I've authored Zero Stress Flat Belly. I've authored the latest one that is about to be launched is currently in the pre-order stage. The latest one is the Lose or Gain Weight While Having Fun. Lose or gain weight while having fun. That is going to be launched by the end of this month. I'm looking forward to the launch. Okay, I'm seriously looking forward to the launch, and you should be there. I'm going to extend an invitation to you. So stay in the group. Okay, I'm going to extend an invitation to you to join me on that launch. Please be there while I'm launching. That's my new book. Apart from those ones, I've also authored my Dream Body Affirmations, the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint, Worksheet, and so many others like that. I am a co-author, right? I have co-authored a science textbook called Title Basic Science and Technology for Junior Secondary School 2, right? And that textbook is currently being used in secondary schools in Nigeria, right? I'm a column writer. I write a couple of columns in various publications, nationally and internationally, amongst which are the Leisure Fit Lifestyle magazine. There's a Weight Watch column there that I write. And of course, there's this legal magazine called Quick Legal Magazine. I have a column that I write too. And I'm the founder of Dream Body by Laura Limited, a company that is duly registered in Nigeria. Guys, are you following me? Can you hear me? If you are still following me, let me know in the chat. Say following. Say following. Oh, I see. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. I see your emojis. Thank you very much. I see your reactions. Good. So I am the winner of the Ladies of Honors Award 2020. Uh, Also, the winner of the Exceptional Women Award 2024. And both of them are awards in the health category. Thank you, Oluchuku. Thank you, Mary. I can see you're following in the chat. Okay, so I have received a couple of awards in the health category, amongst several other awards. I restricted them to these ones because that is the award that concerns, this discussion that we are currently having. I'm a certified nutrition and weight management coach, right? And I have helped over 3,000 clients from over 15 countries. I've helped them to lose weight permanently using the easy, effective, healthy, and sustainable way. And I always like to add that this was achieved without supplements, weight loss supplements, or drugs. It was achieved without slimming teas. It was achieved without restrictive diet. It was achieved without gym subscriptions. And it was achieved without surgeries. Guys, how do you feel about that? Mind blown? If you're mind blown, let me know in the chat. Are you mind blown or you feel like it's just one of those things? You see, I have helped over 3,000 people achieve that this kind of crazy permanent result without having to go through those popular techniques that are, circulating on the social media that we have. And I have trained over 25,000 people in healthy living and healthy weight loss. Okay? So here are a few of the awards that I have won, especially on this job, right? Now, let's talk about this challenge. What is it about this challenge that I need you to take note of? Like I told you earlier, um, this challenge is going to be dealing majorly with three reasons why you feel trapped in your current size. It's a 3-day challenge with coaching. When I say coaching, it means I'm going to be coming out live like this every 8 p.m. during the 3 days. So today, tomorrow, and the next day, which is today's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you're going to see me come out live like this by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. I will teach you, right? I will talk to you. I will show you those reasons, okay, and more, right? I'm going to be giving you tasks to carry out. That is why you were redirected into a group. Okay. So stay in the group. I'm going to, at the end of this coaching, I will be giving you an assignment to do. So wait to receive the assignment, do your own, and submit in the group. There will be a particular time frame that the group is going to be open. Okay. Okay. Somebody's saying that Philomena. Good evening. I was having issues with network. How is the network now? Is it okay? How is the network now? Can you see and hear me? Can you join us? Is it okay? All right. So for the period of these 3 days, I'm going to be coming out live, teaching, giving you tasks, and also, I'm going to be monitoring your task, checking those who have done the task and those who have not. And for those who have done the task, I'm going to be giving my feedback, right? I will be giving feedback to as many people as deeming fit to do the task. Don't say because this is a free call, this is a free challenge, you're not going to do the assignment. I mean, I know people value what they pay for, but it's, when you get free gifts like this, the onus is on you to also cherish and value it. There is actually nothing free in life, right? Whatever is free has been paid for by someone else. Whatever is given to you free of charge has been paid for by someone else. There's nothing free in this world. Even salvation is not free because it cost Jesus his life. Do you understand? So nothing is free. Nothing, absolutely nothing is free. So if you're getting this free, it has cost us some things, a lot of things to put this together for you. So you've got to value this. So whatever task you're given, ensure you do it to time. Once the time is over, the window we give to you is over, we are going to lock the group again so that we maintain sanity in the group. So make sure you are live, you take the assignments, you do the assignments, you submit as at when due. Okay? And like I said, your task is to be submitted in the WhatsApp group that you have been redirected to. For as many of you as are not yet in the WhatsApp group, that is DBL Community 2. That's the dedicated WhatsApp group, DBL Community 2. That is the only group that will be opened. Okay, so if you're not yet in that community, you want to talk to me, inbox. If you have my WhatsApp contact, if you don't have my WhatsApp contact, please let me know in the chat so I drop you my WhatsApp contact. You talk to me on WhatsApp, and you'll be redirected to the challenge group. Okay, now whatever size you are, whether you are a size 20 or a size 18 or a size 16 or a size 14 or size 12, size 10, whatever size you are, and whatever size you intend to get to, whatever size you feel like it's been difficult for me to get out of this size. I've been, take for instance, you're a size 14 and you've been looking to get to size 10, right? And you feel like it's been too difficult to get out of this size, whether it's you've gotten out of the size before and then you reverted back to that size, or you reverted something worse, whatever the case is, listen to me, I got you. right? I got you. I got you. With my experience with obesity, right? I'm going to tell you my story. I'm really going to tell you my story. So just calm down. I'm going to tell you my story. With my experience with obesity and with my experience working with thousands of clients, I have come to discover that there are basically three major reasons for failure at weight loss. Whether it is initial failure of starting, maybe you just cannot get yourself together to start, or it is that you have started and then along the line you fell off the wagon, like we would always say. You fell off the wagon and then you found your weight crawling back to you or running back to you. Okay, whatever it is, there are three major reasons these things happen, why we can't lose weight and why we can't keep off the weight that we have lost. And these are the reasons I'm going to be debunking in these 3 days. Okay, I'm going to take it one reason per day, and I'm going to help you overcome these reasons. And I will show you how I and my clients have been able to achieve our permanent weight loss easily. Recall that when we started this life chart, I told you that we achieve our weight loss without drugs, without slimming teas, without gym subscriptions, without restrictive diets, without taking the food that you love to eat, right? And without putting you under the knife, without surgery. So, how exactly have I and over 3,000 of my clients been able to achieve this? I'm going to open your eyes to it on this call. So, who is pumped up for this? Who is pumped up for this? Who is pumped up for this? Let me see. If you are pumped up, tell me in the chat. Pumped up. If you are pumped up, let me see in the chat. So I know I'm not talking to myself. If you are pumped up, tell me in the chat. Pumped up. Pumped up. Pumped up. Pumped up. Are you pumped up for this? I'm not seeing chat again. Am I alone? I'm not seeing chat again, no. Guys, are you with me? Am I alone? Pumped up. Okay, I'm seeing one pumped up. Vivian, thank you. Vivian is pumped up. Clara says we are together. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Beautiful. Good. So let's move. Gang, 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 gang. For those of you who are just meeting me, now look at these two fine girls. Are they the same? Are they the same? Are they different? Somebody should help me talk to me in the chat. What do you think? Is this the same person? Is this the same person? This person you're saying, is it the same person? Do you think this is the same person? I'm here with you. Yes, so yes, this that you're saying, do you think she's the same person? You are not alone. No, we are still here. Awesome, awesome. Okay, beautiful. So let me know. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Is this the same person? Guys, looks like the network is lagging. I'm still seeing pumped up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So this used to be me, guys. The person on my left used to be me. This one labeled 2017 used to be me in 2017, guys. That was me. Somebody is saying can't see. Guys, can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, say screen. If you can see my screen, say screen. I can't screen your screen. Oh, you can't see my screen. Oh, wow. Nobody is seeing the screen. Okay, so let me go check. Somebody is seeing the screen. But okay, phenomena, you can see the screen. Who else cannot see the screen? If you can see the screen, say screen. Can't see. We are not seeing. Ah, okay. That's fine. Let me go and check. I can't see the screen. So you guys have not been seeing the screen since. I thought you guys said screen, and I asked you if you could see my screen. I saw the picture. Sorry, not the screen. So what picture did you see? Can you see the screen now? Please let me know in the chat once you're able to see the screen. Type screen in the chat. Once you're able to see the screen, please type screen. I need you to follow me. Blank. It's blank on my end. Blank. Wow. What's happening? But it says I'm sharing now. Blank screen. Screen is blank. Wow. So let me stop sharing and let me try it again. Oh, and it came. Oh God. We can see the screen now. Okay. Guys, give me some time. I want to. Okay. So it looks like it doesn't want me to do full screen. It's gone blank again. No, blank. Oh, okay. Ah, wow. Somebody says seen. Can you see it now? Okay. So if it's not allowing us to share, uh, I guess it's the network, guys. I'm trying to blank. I'm seeing blank, blank. Can't see you. Hello. Yes, Jessica, I'm here. I have exited the full screen now and I expect that it comes up. So the moment you see my screen, please just let me know because I need you to see. And the funny thing is, if I try to stop sharing now, it will now show. I can only hear you, I can't see you. I'm coming, please. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. So you're saying sorry for the stress. Yes, I actually need to get this done because I was showing you from the beginning now. I thought you guys were seeing. I didn't know you were not seeing it happening. I really don't know what's I should be able to project my screen. Oh, okay. Looks like we may not be able to. Wow. And I really wanted you to see this. So, how do I show you this? How do I show you this? Let me try it again. Is it my screen you are seeing or my face? It is me you are seeing. You are seeing my video. You are seeing my video, not my screen, right? Okay. I can see you now, but not your screen, your face. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. I think we'll just yes, my face. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. Oh god. I know I really wanted to show you my before and after. Now you guys will see. You will appreciate the work of God. Okay, okay, okay. All right, that's fine. Let's see. Uh, for the very last time, please. Oh God. Okay. Okay, it's gone blank. Can see your screen. Somebody said can see. Yes, seen. My screen. Oh, praise God. Finally. Hey, God, I beg go. So, they say winners never quit and quitters never win. Kai. Okay, so let me see if I can do a full Kai. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can see the pictures now. You see, it's not good to give up. It's not good to give up. Let's see if you can see my full screen. Oh, great. Awesome. Yes, guys. So it's now full screen. Am I right? You can see it fully now, very well. Somebody is saying, "Come, is this really you?" This is what I wanted to show you now. Now I'm happy, guy. See, this is what they wanted. Ah, God, God, these people wanted to. They wanted to disgrace me this night. This network, this Nigerian network, very clear screen, beautiful, beautiful. Yes. So I appreciate what I'm trying to say. That was 17. Now let me do my full chest. Okay, you recognize the now, right? You recognize now. At least that's the coach you know. At least you have not seen me physically on a live call. You have seen me like real life in real life. You have not seen me on flyer. God is wonderful. Zaila Bola. Yes, sir. Don't worry. When we get to church on Sunday, just ask me for all my before pictures. I will show you. You will see. All right. So yes, 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 yes. So this used to be me in 2017, and I transitioned. Okay, before 2017, this used to be me. And in 2017, I started my weight loss journey, right? As my weight loss journey, and I was able to move from what you see labeled as I was weighing 105. Somebody saying Jesus Christ. Can you see why I said I must share my screen? I must share my screen. You guys must see what God has done in my life. Also, so before 2017, this big, very big, and I used to be 105 kilograms, 105 kilograms, and 2017, a lot of things happened. I'll be sharing them. I'll be sharing my story with you bit by bit on this call. Right. Tomorrow I'm going to tell you the what actually led me to start my weight. Okay, for those who have not heard my story before, especially all of you that are just joining me for the first time on this call. So, but then in 2017, I started my weight journey and I was able to move from 105 kilograms to 60 kilograms. And for over 7 years, I've been able to keep my weight between 60 and 65 for over 7 years. Guys, and this, like I told you, was without any difficult technique, any restrictive diet. I didn't take drugs. I have never registered in a gym before. Somebody is saying video seen, not screen. Guys, is that right? Somebody is saying video seen, not screen. You can't see my screen again? Me, I can still see my screen on my device. Me, I can still see my screen. Guys, can you still see my screen? Can you still see my screen? Yes, beautiful. So the person that cannot, I can't see it. I can see it. Which one? Yes, yes. Okay, please. The person that cannot see, you might need to just, I don't know, check your work or something. So since most people can see my screen, let's just move. So this used to be me 2017. Hmm. A lot of things happened. I can't finish sharing my gist. I'll be sharing it bit by bit. So be here for the 3 days. Right, I'm going to be sharing it in bits. And I started my weight journey. Like I told you, I achieved that feat. I lost 45 kilograms of weight in less than 8 months. And I've been able to keep it like that for over 7 years. And this is what I help my clients do, right? This kind of transformation that is permanent. That is permanent. That is what I help my clients to achieve. Okay? So, if I was able to do this, do you believe that you can do this too? Guys, let me know in the chat. If you believe, type in the chat, I believe. If you believe you can also achieve what I have achieved, type in the chat, I believe. Yes. Oluchuku says, I believe. Yes. Are you the only believer in the house? No, nobody believes again. Any other believer? Yes. Uchena says, I believe. Blessing says, I believe. I super believe. Yes, oh, I like your energy. I like your energy, Jessica. Yes, Vivian, I believe. Phenomena. Yes, I believe. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Guys, if I have done this over the years with myself and my clients, guys, you can do this. You can do this. But let me just ask you, since on this call, I want to show you reasons. Okay, so let me ask you, why do you think up till now you have not achieved this kind of result? Tell me in the chat. Just give me your reason. You don't have to be, there's no right and wrong answer, guys. There's really no right and wrong answer. So, why do you think this is not your story that I'm currently sharing? Why do you think this is not you as we speak? Why do you think you still struggle with weight loss and, with sustaining your weight loss, with achieving your weight loss and sustaining it? Why do you think it is so? I'm checking the charts. Any reason you can put to it? Is there any reason you can put to it? Tell me, I'm listening. Anybody, guys, you need to engage in the chat. This is a teaching. I'm a teacher, guys. I'm a teacher. I love to teach. I'm a teacher. I like feedback. I like feedback. Those who have been on my call know that I will always ask you for feedback. Excuse me. Yes, Vivian says lack of consistency and not eating right. Some Philomena says inconsistency after a while. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, now the reason I'm asking you to identify these things, somebody says I eat a lot of junk food. Okay, you all are right. You all are right. So I'm going to take you on a journey. Somebody says my reason is not being consistent and eating late. Blessing says stress. Yes, yes, very valid. These reasons are very, very valid. But I'm going to be sharing with you how my weight journey went. Okay, how I found myself in the first category that I'm showing you right now. This one I'm showing you in 2017, and how I was able to transition to this person that you're seeing right now, and how you can replicate what I did. That is what this call is all about. Okay? Now, I remember that I had several challenges ranging from health challenges, relationship challenges. I had self-esteem challenges. I had too many challenges as a result of my weight. Somebody says not eating healthy. Okay, I say that. And but I was too afraid, guys. I was too afraid to start. That was why it took me this long. By the way, my obesity saga, my obesity trouble lasted for over 14 years. I was not born big. I mean, I didn't know myself as a big child. I grew big, okay? And as far as I can recall, my journey to being fat started after my secondary school days. Those of you in Nigeria will be able to relate to what I mean by secondary school. If you're not in Nigeria, then college, right? After my college days, that was when I started to get big. I wasn't big from the onset. In fact, I used to be very, very tiny, very skinny and short, and people used to bully me. That's just a story for another day. But all of a sudden, after secondary school, blow up, I started to just get fatter and it just went out. I couldn't control it. And even when people were mocking me, even when people were telling me, as big as you are still eating. When people still come around and they tell me that, why are you taking drugs like this? Why is every time I come to your house, there's always drug on your table? You're always taking drug. Why do you like drugs so much? When people are telling me that, can't you see that you're getting too big? Don't you think you need to work on your weight? When people are calling me all kinds of names and people are advising me to lose weight, something kept me from starting my weight loss initially. And it was the fear. It was basically fear. And that is what I'm going to be treating today. So, today being the day one of this challenge, I will be dealing with the many fears as related to my story and the story of many of my clients that I've worked with. And I'm very sure that you will be able to relate to these things too. So, as I share my story, if it looks like what you're currently going through, just tell me in the chats. Just tell me something in the chat like that is true. It happened to me too. I can relate. Just give me those things in the chats. Okay? Just give me those things in the chat. So let's talk about why it took me 14 years to start my weight loss journey. I was afraid, right? I was afraid of what if it doesn't work? Fear of failure. I was, in fact, for a long time, I couldn't even check my weight. You see, then I told that I weighed 105. I was actually forced to weigh in the hospital. That was when I knew my weight. When you are big and you know that you are big, and people have been telling you that you are big to your face, that you need to do something about your weight. What are you doing about your weight? You know that you're small. What are you doing about your weight? I can't see that you're going out of proportion. That kind of a thing. And it's an information they have given to you, but you are helpless. You really don't know what to do. And probably you were checking initially, like I was checking initially, and at a point I stopped checking. I had to just zero my mind from the scale. And I told myself that I just cannot continue to, give myself sorrow. I just cannot continue to make myself go through the pain. Enough of the pain that I've gone through in the hands of people. There is no point checking my weight over and over again. What's the point when there is actually no solution for me? Right? Even the medical doctor, at a point, a doctor told me, because I was very consistent at the hospital, I kept going to the hospital, I kept complaining. I told you earlier that I had so many health challenges. So I was always in the hospital. And the distance between the last time I was in the hospital and the next time I would go was when the drug they gave me lasted. That was the difference. So once the drug has finished like this, I'm back in the hospital and I'm complaining. So one of those times when I went to the hospital was when a medical doctor that attended to me previously said, madam, did you come check somebody? I said, no. You came for yourself. I said, yes. But I attended to you last week. I said, yes, sir. So why are you here again? And I said, my body is still paining me. I still feel this. I wanted to start complaining. And the man told me categorically that, madam, I beg, stop coming here. There's nothing wrong with it. Just go and watch your weight. And that was the only thing he told me. What to do to watch my weight, he didn't tell me. He just told me to go and watch my weight. So he left me helpless. Sincerely, that day, is he annoyed? Was that the feeling? I was disappointed at that doctor. I felt like, so doctors too used to body shame people. I felt judged. Somebody who was always running away from the scale. And then a medical doctor who's supposed to take care of me is chasing me away from the hospital, telling me that I should just go and watch my weight. And he's not even telling me what to do to watch my weight. So I made sure that it was not that doctor that I saw. I didn't see that doctor that day. Another doctor saw me that day. The person attended to me, gave me drugs as usual, treated me, and I went home. Okay? And his voice could not just leave my head. That doctor's voice could not just leave my head. That I should stop coming to the hospital. So if I stop coming to the hospital, who do I go to take care of me? With all this pain, all this consistent sickness that I was always feeling. I had that information that I was big. I knew people were always telling it to my face, throwing it in my face that I was big. Even the person that mattered most in my life that time was always shoving it in my face, right? That I'm big. But what do I do? So a lot of times when I'm eating and people are telling me, you are still eating as big as you are eating and you're still drinking Fanta. I'm like, do people want me to die? So what do people want me to do? Do you want me to die? So I should not eat again. It's because I'm fat. It's not that I'm fat. Did I kill somebody? And all of that. So I was so afraid to start. And the fear was so much on me. I was afraid to snap pictures. You see, all the that I snapped, it was just, when you didn't have a choice. But the few pictures that I snapped, you see, that is why you cannot even see. I checked all my archives. There was no, what do you call this thing? Photo shoots. When I was big, I didn't go for any photo shoots when I was big. Even to snap with my phone, you would hardly see me snap with my phone because I hated looking at myself. I didn't like it. Guys, can you relate to what I'm trying to say? What I'm doing? I didn't like looking at myself. I didn't like taking pictures. I didn't like climbing the scale. I didn't like looking at the mirror. I did not like it at all. I didn't want to, people are always telling me that I was big and that's something about it. And I didn't want to judge myself too. So anything that would remind me that I'm big, I would avoid it. including snapping pictures, climbing the scales, including, checking the mirror. I just hated those things. I simply did not want to go near them. I also had the fear of what will people say, right? We did not say I'm falling sick. We did not say that something is wrong with me. Maybe I have AIDS. If I start to lose weight now, you know, I had that fear of what will people say. Okay, people already know that I'm big. If I now start to lose, in fact, somebody did not even help me. Somebody was telling me that, yeah, you're good like this. People were telling me that you want to go and kill yourself. You are okay like this. So I don't just gather the courage to start. And of course, I had a very poor body image. I didn't like looking at my body because they were full of stretch marks, right? Stretch marks. I didn't even like looking at my dresses because if I hold my dress like this and they were too big, and I'll be like, how am I the one wearing this clothes? This clothes has to be too big for me. But unfortunately, when I put it on, it will be my size. When I remove it and I put it on the bed, it will be shapeless. I'm like, everybody's clothes has shape. Why is my own not having shape? I just hated it. Okay, I can see phenomena telling me, say, tell me about it. People will always body shame one. Because exactly, if I tell you how many names people used to call me, right? The names people called me because of my stature, you'll be surprised. I had that negative mindset because people already made me feel like I wasn't normal. Literally, people made me feel like I wasn't normal. I was an object of pity. So I didn't even like going in the midst of people. I'm trying to remember. Those things can be very traumatic, guys. Can be very, very traumatic. If you have been through what I'm talking about, you know how it feels. You won't feel normal. Let me share some stories with you. There will be times that I'll be walking on streets and people will just be, people will focus on me. Of course, when you are big for your height, you can't carry yourself. And so you'll be stopping at intervals and you'll be panting. And people will be saying, sorry, oh, hello, rora, oh. How many of you can relate? Sorry, oh, hello, rora, oh, dear, oh. You understand? Rora ń bẹ̀ yẹn o. And it registered in my subconscious that I was an object to be pitied. Right? What about the times that plastic chairs will break in church? And when the pastor asked, who broke this chair? Me, that was not in church. When the chair broke, I didn't even know when chair broke. The only thing I would hear was a chorus of my name. People would just chorus my name. And everybody would just focus on me, focus attention on me. And I can't even defend myself because it's so embarrassing. So it feels like anytime chair breaks, there's only one person that can break it in the whole church. Because don't laugh, oh, because the way I'm remembering now is still paining me. Sincerely, it felt like I was the only person that could break chair in the whole church. Obviously, I was the fattest in our church then. So it was so the way people made me feel. And so I couldn't even find the courage. I could not find the courage to start. Even when I told myself, okay, let us start, I started looking for solutions up and down. I joined so many groups, like many of you are currently doing, right? Like many of you are currently doing. You see this group, you see that group, you just join everybody, join every group. We are just looking for solution everywhere. When you are desperate, there's nothing you can do. I was at that point too, right? I was at that point too. So I was joining groups. I just wanted to know what to do. I was checking the internet. I was doing research and all of that. I remember buying skipping ropes. I bought skipping ropes. And guys, You know, when you are big, there's little exercise that you can do. It's not laziness, it's heaviness. You will just do small like this. Before you know it, will feel like they want to remove the life out of you. Guys, can you relate? Am I the only person? So I know that maybe I was lazy. You will just do like this, and before just to do one, two, before you count 10, you're already breathing. Ah, it feels like you want to die. So I had to pack up my skipping rope and I told myself, see, I can't kill myself. I gave up. I tried to fast. I would fast and, and eat once a day. Sometimes I would starve. But all these things were just not working. They were just not working. Until I found somebody who had lost weight, a colleague of mine in a former place of work, right? And I approached her and I asked her to teach me what to do. And so she served as my coach and as my accountability partner. So she was teaching me, and each time I projected my fears and I asked her the questions of what if, and I said, I'm not sure I can do this. You know, she would not buy into my fears. Instead, she would encourage me. And each time she would check up on me in my office to see how I was doing. She would ask me questions. She would ask me what food did I bring. We would share together, right? And she was just there with me. And that was the very first successful attempt that I had at weight loss. So the first thing I did right, right, in quotes, that got me my weight loss results was to identify somebody with the result. Was to identify somebody with the result. And I submitted to that person. She coached me, she held me accountable, and she served as a source of motivation to me. She was not buying into all of my excuses, and she was not buying into all of my fears. She kept on pushing me. Yes, this is Philomena says emotional trauma also sets in. It's now worse when the one person you would want to be there for you now disappoints you. Very painful and disappointing. My sister, God bless you. That was my case. That was my case. That was exactly my case. Everybody that mattered gave me names. Everybody that mattered. And the funny thing is, these people even they are catching cruise. Like, they will think they are catching cruise. They'll be calling you the names so jokingly. But you too, you will try and put up that smile like, okay, it's fine. But you are hurt. It's hurting you. Right? For me, I used to be, in fact, up till now, you won't believe because I'm doing this. I'm doing this, right? I'm on a live call, you will not believe. I'm very introverted. Very, very introverted. I can be in a place for 7 hours and you will not hear my voice. In fact, what am I saying? I can be in my house for months and my next door neighbor will not see my face if I don't have any reason to go out. So when they shove those things in my face, I don't have a choice than to just take it. I take it. Somebody is saying that, yes, Mary, I can relate to not snapping pictures. My sister snapping pictures was a hustle. It was, voila. You see, what I was now that I want to do before and after, I went to go and pick phone picture. I didn't have, you see, now that I have five pictures, I'm not doing shakara for camera. That time, if you say come and snap, I snap, okay. I don't snap. That time, in my mind, I was actually thinking that I didn't like snapping pictures. So, sincerely, I was actually thinking that I don't like pictures. That's what I said. I don't like pictures. I'm not a picture person. I'm not a picture person. I don't like snapping pictures. I did not know that it was the my subconscious, my body image that did not make me to like pictures. The moment I lost weight like this, guys, hey, photographers, they became my friend. They became my friend. So this is it, guys. How many of you believe that you actually need somebody who was told this path, who can help you? Okay, somebody is saying I can relate. And hey, I only take selfie. You even take selfie. You're my senior. Before I take selfie, I would think, should I snap? Should I not snap? I will snap and delete. It's not. I will snap and delete. It's not fine. You are snapping picture. Toilet for you, blessing. You got mind. You be our senior. Me, hey, before I could snap. But when I lost weight, it became so easy. I didn't know that I actually love to take pictures until I lost weight. I didn't know. Guys, this fear is not something that is only peculiar to me. I'm glad many of you can relate to it. I have worked with clients that when I ask them, each time I'm on a call with a client, I ask, what's your current weight? When was the last time you checked? Let me even do that test for you guys. Guys, tell me in the chat, what is your current weight? And tell me the last time you checked it. What's your current weight and the last time you checked it? I'm checking the chat. Tell me your current weight and the last time you checked it. Some of you, it will be 2 years ago. Some people, it will be over 1 year. Guys, I'm checking the chat. Tell me your weight and the last time you checked it in the chat. Your weight and the last time you checked it. What am I not seeing? Is the network lagging? Why am I not seeing your charts? I'm not seeing charts again. Am I alone? Your weight and the last time you checked. Guys, I want us to leave this place early. I didn't plan to do more than 1 hour because we are here because the network was somehow. 2 weeks ago. Okay. You are not being Sebi, I know you. I know you very well. 100 plus last year when I went for immunization for my baby. I was so surprised and sad. You see, last year, and this is April. Last year, what, Seth? Last year, what? That was last year, what? What time last year? Like January, like February? Looks like this network is lagging. I really cannot see the charts to time. Okay, so while I wait for your charts, I'll just move forward. I don't know why. I want to believe that you can still hear me. So, guys, these fears, will stop you. It's one of the reasons you can't bring yourself to start. I have worked with clients who, like I was saying, when I ask them, what's your current weight? They just give me round figure, like imaginary figures. Okay, middle of last year. Thank you. Middle of last year. I don't know why it's taking so long for me to get your feedback. Middle of last year. You see, that's almost a whole year, right? So the fear. Why don't you check consistently? I mean, do you know that if you are at your ideal weight, you are at the weight you really wanted to be, to check your weight, will be freaking you, it will be doing you like, let me check my weight. Am I still on course? Let me check my weight. That's the way you're going to be finding it easy to check your weight at intervals, at regular intervals. Okay? But there's a hidden fear somewhere that is making you not to. In fact, I have heard clients say to me that, see, I don't even want to check. I don't even want to check. I don't even like climbing the scale. I have heard that time and again. And each time I hear it, I remember how I all did not like to check. So if you have that fear, it's time to snap out of that fear, right? Sincerely speaking, all of your fears are valid. All of your fears are very valid. And it's as a result of the things that you have been made to, the society has made us to pass through. Let me give you another example. There's this couple that I used to patronize back then, and their store was on the, is it, their store was on the second floor of a big market, right? And I would have to climb the stairs to go to their store. Somebody who is as big as I was that time. By the time you have climbed that stairs and you are getting to where you can at least ask for a chair, what's the first thing you're looking for? You're looking for a chair to sit down. Meanwhile, I'm coming to patronize. I want to buy something from you. And then when I get into the store, guys, and I try to pull a chair, as tired as I am climbing those stairs, I try to reach out for a chair and I want to sit down. I would just hear this couple shouting, Laura, please don't sit down here, to please, or beg, don't break our chair. So they will now start calling their sales reps to double chairs and triple chairs for me. Once they are doubled, they now say, oh yeah, sit down. You sit down now, don't break our chair. You know, and all of that, everything you are meant to pass through because of your stature is instilling a fear in you. People are always talking, and you are meant to begin to fear. What will they say if I now do this one again? I am like this, they are talking. If I do this one again, what would they say? How will people react? Once people start abusing me again, won't they say that me to have joined them? Won't they? In fact, I have seen people who tell me that, see, I can't invite people to join your program. I can't post it because they will say you're looking for weight loss again. What will people say? They will say, you're not tired. You are still looking for weight loss again. They will say, they will say, they will think, and these are fears that we are made to carry, guys. These are fears that we are made to bear. But do you know the truth? The moment I was able to break out of all the fears, what will people say? The things I actually thought about myself, when I began to think about myself differently, about my body differently, when I began to love up on my body, when I saw somebody who showed me the right way to look at my body, guys, it was easy to nourish my body. It was easy to feed my body the right things. It was easy to stick with it because I am now working on my body from the place of love and not hatred. I'm not working on my body from the place of I am working to be a better me. I'm not bad. I'm beautiful, right? I'm beautiful. I know that I'm beautiful. But what I'm doing currently is to get the best version of me. So I am going on a journey to bring out the best version of me. Guys, can you see the transition in my mindset from the person that used to hate her body, from the person that used to hate her body so much that she won't even look at her body in the mirror? I began to change my mindset about my body. And these are some of the things I help my clients to do. Each time I I'm going to give you an assignment that I usually take my clients through. So that will be your task for today, right? And you're going to submit it. So a lot of times I take my clients through that mental, they got there through a mental journey, right? They've been through a lot of traumatic things. People have said a lot of things to them. People have behaved to them somehow. People have made them to feel like they are misfits in the society, right? I don't know how many of us, if it's good when you're fat and you have your car, but if you're fat and you don't have a car, guys, and you join people in a public transport, guys, how many of you can relate? How many of you can relate? You are fat and you join people in public transport. Sometimes they will even have seen people being humiliated, forced to pay for two people. Some people have even been sent out of the public transport, right? That that place cannot take. If you're not ready to pay for two people, don't sit down in that place. That place cannot take you. And so many like that. Phenomenal says I was 134 kg, then went on keto, lost 21 kg, but by last year December, I had regained nearly all of it. Well, I'm around 118 to 120 now, unfortunately. But rest assured, Phenomena, this journey that you went on, the keto journey that I went on, I also went on the journey, so I know what it feels like. I'm going to share those things with you. Probably I'm going to share that part of my story with you on day. Somebody is asking, is this session only on YouTube? Yes, please. It's only on YouTube. Can you see it? Is there a concern? Mary says she checked and she was 85 kg as of December. Awesome. Awesome. So, guys, you need somebody to take you through another mental journey to to undo what has been done. Are you getting me? Everything that I went through when I was big unconsciously registered some pains in my heart, registered some hatred in my heart for my body, registered some fears in me, right? And that manifested in the way I saw my body, in the way I related with people, in the way I carried myself, and it made people to you still do the same thing to me because I want to carry myself with self-confidence. I lost my self-confidence, I lost my esteem, I lost everything that would make me stand tall and address you like this. I lost it. It took conscious effort to rework my mindset. And that is the place of getting help. Guys, how many of you agree with me? Very good. Madam, you go pay for two. Very good. That is it. Okay, Jessica says I'm around 110. Beautiful. Don't worry. Everyone who is here, you have a solution. Right? So how many of you actually agree with me that there's a need to go on a journey? To go on a journey. One thing about it is if you do whatever to the answer, many of these weight loss programs that you see that they do, they just give you drugs, they give you slinties, they give you the there you don't eat this, don't eat that, they give you rules and regulations and don't work on your mindset. By the time you achieve, just like Phenomenal just shared with us, by the time you achieve some amount of weight loss, if you have not come down with side effects, we will still talk about side effects. right? If you don't already come down with side effects, if you are still finding it good, at some point it will just be impossible to keep up with, because what got you there in the first instance is your mindset, and it has not been worked on. Do you understand? What got you there is a accumulation of what you have been through, trauma, how people have treated you, how you have treated yourself, how you see yourself. So if that is not worked on, no matter what anybody gives you, you will still go back to that cycle. Have you seen anybody going through rehabilitation before? Even active rehabilitation, when somebody is going through rehabilitation, you will see them having relapse. Often from time to time, they'll be having relapse. So imagine if somebody is trying to just do it on his or her own, rehabilitation on his or her own, without a professional to help that person through relapse period. In my experience as a weight loss coach, I have worked with all manner of clients. I have worked with clients that have been suicidal. Not that they are just thinking about it or that they want to kill themselves. They have tried to kill themselves severally. I have worked with many of them like that, right? I have worked many of them like that, and many of them got there as a result of their weight, as a result of their weight, as a result of how people treat them, as a result of how people make them feel like they are not parts of the society, as a way the way they treat them like it's only slim people that are human beings. It's only slim people that are healthy. It's only slim people that are worthy of respect. If you are fat, they just talk to you anyhow, call you names anyhow, treat you anyhow. You know, all that has done something to your mindset, and you need to rework it. All this wuru to the answer. That is why you keep joining weight loss programs, and it will work small. Before you know, you are back to level zero. That is a major reason. I have dedicated these 3 days to go in depth. I want to dig into the deep reason. Apart from the fact that it was too difficult, I could not, I could not cope with it. Something is in your mindset that is not making you to get it right. Right? Something is there. Something is there. And until you deal with it, you will just keep cycling that Euro cycle. Today you are fat, tomorrow you are slim, next tomorrow you are living under weight loss program. And that time you are jumping from this program to another program. You just want somebody to help you. You just, you see this tea, they advertise this tea, you buy. They advertise this drug, you buy. They advertise that program, you join. They're just jumping from one program to another without a permanent result. Guys, how beautiful will it be for this to be your very last weight loss program that you would ever join? Like this program gives you your permanent result. Guys, let me know in the chat how beautiful would be. Do you think it's a good thing? Like, after meeting us, after meeting me, you don't have a need again for the rest of your life to say, excuse me, sir, come and give me your weight loss product. Come and help me. How would you feel if this is your last bus stop to trying to lose weight? Guys, how would you feel? Somebody is saying that's me, ma. Yes, I know, because I've been there. People tell me, okay, but I still need to reduce small. Okay, that's Oluchuku. Okay. Guys, how beautiful would that be if after meeting us, you don't have a need for any weight loss coach, any weight loss program, any weight loss drug, any weight loss tea again for the rest of your life? How beautiful would that be? The feedback is kind of slow. I don't know why I'm getting the feedback this slow. Would you like that? Would you like that? Would you like that, guys? Yes, yes. I feel same too, Jessica. Beautiful. So, guys, this can be your last bus stop. This one, this can be the very last weight loss program that you would ever have to join, and that depends on you, guys. So, I'm going to give you what I'm going to ask you to do is to stick with me these 3 days, right? I'm going to rework your mindset. We are going to deal with the deep things. We already dealt with the fears, right? We're going to deal with the deep things that are stopping you from achieving that weight loss. Once we take those things away, weight loss is going to be a walkover. So if I now begin to tell you, okay, do this, do that, it will be easy for you to do it. It will be just a walkover for you. So that is why this challenge is basically to deal with the reasons. So this is your task. Now, whatever your name is, I need you to put your name in this question. So describe, if your name is Jessica, you would have to describe Jessica's body to me, Coach Laura, in details. I told you earlier that I always take my clients through this exercise so that I will know how to help them. This exercise, don't think, there are people in the group, oh, they'll be laughing at me. Everybody in that group is looking for what you're looking for. Do you understand? Everybody in that group is looking for what you're looking for. So you just go ahead and do your own assignment. It's going to help me see what mindset your current mindset. Do you see what I'm trying to drive at? So your day one task is to describe your body. Describe Jessica's body to Coach Laura details. So you just imagine that you and I are on a call like this, and I'm asking you, Jessica, describe your body to me in details. If your name is Phenomenal, asking you that, describe your body to me from head to toe. How would you describe your body to Coach Laura in details? If your name is Mary, how would you describe Mary's body to Coach Laura in details? Don't put it, just tell me. Look at your body from head to toe and describe it. I'm going to give you your feedback in the group. The group will not always be open, guys. The group will not always be open. There will be time frame that we are going to open the group. So for those, I don't depending on your what do you call it, your time zone. If the morning is not convenient for you, the evening will be convenient for you, right? So I'm going to open it 10 a.m. to 12 noon tomorrow morning. So you drop your answers there. 2 hours window, you drop your answers there. Okay. And I'm going to close it once it is 12 noon tomorrow. By 4 p.m., I'm going to open it again for those who have attend to it. And then I'm probably get maybe one volunteer who would that we will use as an example. By the time you come tomorrow, I will not be dealing with all of those mindsets and I'll be helping you to overcome it. Guys, who is excited for tomorrow already? Who is excited